looking at how to get started with SuperAGI and how to build your first autonomous agent. Specifically, we will build an autonomous agent that will be able to find some information on the internet, summarize the findings, and send you an email with the summary. Before we get started, you will need to have the following: GitHub account. GitHub is a code hosting platform. It is where, for instance, SuperAGI source code is hosted. OpenAI API key. OpenAI is a company that develops AI models. SuperAI uses OpenAI's API to generate text. You can sign up for a free account at OpenAI platform. Follow the instructions and get yourself verified and the account created. Once you have signed up, you will need to obtain an API key, which is a string of numbers and characters. You can do this by clicking your profile icon at the top left corner of the page once you have logged in and select View API Keys. Here's a screenshot of OpenAI API Keys page. Click Create New Secret Key to generate a new API key. Make sure you keep this API key safe, as anyone who has the API key can use your account. Another requirement is a Google App password. This is not the same as your Gmail password. SuperAI Cloud can send and read emails on your behalf. To do this, you will need to create an app password for your Gmail account. You can do this by logging into https:/myaccount.google.com using the same Google account used for your Gmail account. Select Security on the left side of the page. Scroll down to How you sign into Google and select Two-Step Verification. Make sure it is turned on. Select App Passwords. You will be prompted to enter your password again. Once you have done that, select Mail and Other from the drop-down menu. Enter SuperAGI in the text box and click Generate. You will be given a 16-character password. Make sure you keep this password safe, as anyone who has the password can access your Gmail account. Also, you need to make sure that you have enabled IMAP in your Gmail account. To do this, go to your Gmail account settings and select Forwarding and PyMap tab. Under IMAP Access, select Enable IMAP and click Save Changes. Let's get started. There are several ways in which you can use SuperAGI, but two of the most popular way at the moment is by using a program called Docker, or by using a web app made available by the SuperAGI team called SuperAGI Cloud. As this is an introductory tutorial, using Docker might be a bit too complicated for many of you. Hence, let's use SuperAGI Cloud instead. Step 1. Create your SuperAGI Cloud account. Once you have all the prerequisites, you can now create your SuperAGI Cloud account. To do this, go to SuperAGI Cloud and click Try SuperAGI Cloud at the top right corner of the page. You will be prompted to log in using your GitHub account. Step 2. Enter your OpenAI API key and Gmail account details. Once in, you will need to go to Settings by clicking on the gear icon at the top right-hand corner besides your profile picture. Enter your OpenAI API key. You will then need to enter your Gmail account and the app password detail you created earlier. This is done by clicking the Toolkits icon on the left-hand side and selecting Email Toolkit from the list of toolkits. You will then be shown the email toolkit configuration form. Fill up with the following detail: email SMTP port 587, email signature, just type whatever your sign-off message is, e.g. regards, Bill. Email IMAP server, email.gmail.com, email draft mode false, email address your Gmail address, email SMTP host, smp.gmail.com, email draft folder, drafts, email password, your Google app password. Step 3. Creating your agent. Great, now that your SuperAGI account is all up and running, let's create your first agent. To do this, click on the agent's icon on the left-hand side and select Create Agent from the list of options. There are multiple ways to create agents. You can build them from scratch, or you can use a template from the marketplace. For this tutorial, we will create a very simple one from scratch so you know what is going on behind the scenes. Go ahead now and press the button Build from Scratch. Create New Agent form. Fill in the following details. Name, Good News Agent. Description: search the internet for one good news, summarize it, and send it to me. Goals: search for one good news from reputable news site. Click Add to enter the next line. Send the headlines to youremail.com. Instructions: leave blank for now. Model: leave it as GPT 3.5 Turbo. Tools: Search, search, send email. Delete everything else, such as read file and write file, that is not related. Leave advanced options as it is. So basically, what you have done above is give a set of goals for the autonomous agent to reach. You also have specified what tools it can use. Search, which is a tool to search the internet, and send email, which will allow the agent to send an email. Once it has accomplished those goals, it will exit itself after running the last task that it needs to do. In this case, this happens after sending the email with the headline. Step 4. Running your agent. Now for the moment of truth. Let's run your agent. To do this, click the button Create and Run to run immediately. In the future, it might be worthwhile noting that you can schedule the run at a later time, either as a once-off or as on a recurring basis. E.g., you might want good news delivered to you every day in the morning before breakfast. That will brighten up your day for sure. In any case, it is still usually better to just do a simple create and run first to test that everything is running fine. You can always schedule the run later, so go ahead now and click the Create and Run button if not already. You will be taken to the activity feed, where you can see in real time what the agent is thinking about and doing. How cool is that? It will take a bit of time for the run to be completed. At any point of time, you can click the 3 dots button beside the New Run button to pause, delete the run, edit or delete the agent. With luck, the run should be completed successfully, and you should have a new email in your inbox with the good news. If not, you can always go back to the activity feed and see what went wrong. Be patient. Sometimes it takes a bit of time to refine the agent to get it to work properly. Also, bear in mind that SuperAGI is still an early-stage product, and there are bound to be some bugs here and there. If you do encounter any bugs, you can always report them to the SuperAGI team.